What an atmosphere here at Ford Field. It is loud. Lions, Browns, coming up on Fox. Dan Campbell's Lions, back-to-back victories over the Bears and the Ravens. Kevin Stefanski's Browns 1-2. Big win over Green Bay last week. Browns win the toss, they defer. Jacob Sailors returning the short kickoff for the Lions. Out across the 30. From the 31. Goff throws on first down. The catch is made and taken out to the 44-yard line. Gain of 13. Jamison Williams. Been tremendous against some top running backs the last couple of weeks. Goff finds a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown in Cleveland Browns territory. Steps out of bounds at the 35, a 25-yard pass play.
Let's take a look at Myles Garrett going against Penei Sewell. Gets up and around, and Jared Goff quickly recognizing Myles Garrett getting there now. That is going to be the challenge. With Myles Garrett, they're getting the pressure, but
in motion from the Browns 35. Well, you talked about Gibbs, and there he is, found a hole. There are 2 flags on the play. This one's coming back.
Personal foul, tripping, defense number 9. Half defensive penalty to the goal, automatic first down.
Well, the Lions thought it was headed the other way.
that's the way you counter the speed of the defense. Grant Delpit is going to be called for the tripping.
There it is.
Yeah, very clear to see right in the open field. I mean, look, if it's not that, that might have...
First and goal, 8-yard line. This is Gibbs inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown!
There goes the run game. John Morton, offensive coordinator, said they haven't seen a run game like ours. The patience of Jahmyr Gibbs to allow his blocks to set up. Skips into the end zone. And take a look at Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's not only a phenomenal wide receiver, running routes, getting separation. Look at how he blocks Denzel Ward. 4-time Pro Bowler Denzel Ward to make sure that Jahmyr Gibbs gets in there for the touchdown.
DeAndre Carter. Stopped shy of the 25 by Craig Reynolds. And you talk about that dirty work, and Julian Edelman is impressed. Allow an opening drive touchdown. First 4 games of this season. Had a nice job by the Lions defense. Derek Barnes leading the way, wrapping up. Judkins setting up a 3rd down and 8. Play clock winding down. 3rd down and 8. Flacco under pressure, and it is picked off along the near sideline by Kirby Joseph.
Clear miscommunication between Joe Flacco and his wide receiver, but uncharacteristic of Joe Flacco to just throw the ball away like that. And you see the pressure, they're collapsing the pocket. Really wasn't a lot of pressure getting to Flacco. You might have felt some of it, but usually the 18-year vet doesn't do that, right? And Kirby Joseph, I'm so glad he made him pay. If you're going to throw the ball up like that and not value the football, Kirby Joseph led the NFL in interceptions last year, Pro Bowler. He's going to make you pay just like that with the interception.
That's number 19. So now Goff and the Lions offense, and the catch is made by Amon-Ra St. Brown. 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Bates from 48. Lions have their first lead of the afternoon. Flacco wrapped up. Down he goes. And Aiden Hutchinson gets up and celebrates.
Aiden Hutchinson, just a tremendous job going against that backup offensive tackle Cornelius Lucas. Cornelius was actually playing left tackle last week. They move him over to right tackle, and he is no match for Aiden Hutchinson. Gets around the corner, beats him like a drum for the nice sack.
Third sack. Flacco on 2nd and 21. Rolling right under pressure, and he throws it away.
Just take a look at Aiden Hutchinson and how smart of a player he is. He recognizes as soon as no one's blocking him, stop, right? Stop in your tracks because they're trying to set up a screen, they're trying to do something. It's never that easy.
3rd down and 21. Flacco sets. Now he throws to the outside, incomplete. Intended for Judy with DJ Reed defending.
This was actually a very nice route by Jerry Judy. He wouldn't have gotten the first down, but at least would have created some yards there for him. Goes up, out, comes back. DJ Reed, I mean, you can't defend it any better than that.
Lions offense from their own 15. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs still going. Gibbs finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Gain of 24 for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Take a look at Jared Goff. You can see some of the defenders thinking that it was going to be a wide receiver screen. Instead, it's right up the gut with Jahmyr Gibbs. And I have been just so impressed with Jahmyr Gibbs and his maturation over his years has been rushing.
1st and 20, St. Brown. Following the 2 penalties. Now to the 36. Gain of 7. Ronnie Hickman brought him down.
There's Amon-Ra. Just look at the blocking, the dirty work that we've mentioned earlier.
Played 2 pretty good ones the last couple of weeks, so the Ravens and the Packers. Carter, fair catch. Back at the 8. They start from the 8-yard line. And will lose yardage. Sampson wrapped up back at the 6 by Tyleek Williams.
Productive.
Anzalone and Campbell. 2nd down and 12. That one nearly picked off. Amik Robertson defending, fanning the intended receiver.
And Amik Robertson, he's the guy that Kelvin Shepherd frankly apologized to after the Ravens game because he's been playing so well. He needs to get more reps, right? You always have this kind of production from your secondary, and he's been constantly producing for them. Really like that he's been making play after play, and you see him getting more action now for the Lions.
New set of downs for Cleveland. Flacco to the outside, and it's DJ Reed down the sideline, forced out of bounds. Second interception thrown by Flacco in this first half.
Yeah, let's take a look at Derek Barnes and watch the pressure that he's going to bring on Flacco. Because of that, Flacco hurries to throw. There's really no reason for him to be throwing the ball out there. Jerry Judy either falls, he feels like DJ Reed was grabbing onto him. There is no call by the officials. That looks like an interception. Take a look at the coverage.
3rd and goal. Fake to Montgomery. St. Brown. Touchdown. There's DJ Reed. He set it up with the interception. And my Super Bowl champ right next to me on my right. Penalty marker as Fadden makes the catch. Good push up the sideline. Here's Sean Smith.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's on the right tackle, Lucas.
Yeah, they could have called it on 2 of the players. And yeah, Wyatt Teller holding as well. And Cornelius Lucas going up against Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, I don't know if that was a holding. It looks like it was really on Wyatt Teller.
2 minutes remaining, 2nd quarter. On 2nd and 18, David Njoku, the tight end, across the middle. And it's Jack Campbell who takes him down. Raymond in motion from the 21. Goff complete. It's Raymond taken down by Denzel Ward from the 27. Goff over the middle. It's complete into Browns territory. Sam Laporta. Now 25 seconds. Goff to the outside. It's St. Brown. Out of bounds, stops the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Ball will be spotted at the 41.
Laporta just running a seam route, gets right behind Devin Bush, and
franchise record is 59. Matt Prater from 58. It is good.
He had a lot of leg on that one, Kenny. Man, look at that curve. He put all of it into that one. That was a nice job by Bates.
Bates will get things started. Second half underway in Detroit. Here's Carter. DeAndre Carter across the 25, brought down at the 28-yard line. Second down and 9. Flacco to the outside, incomplete. Intended for Sampson. We talked to Flacco from the 49. Fake to Ford as Flacco goes deep, and it's off the hand of Judy. DJ Reed defending.
DJ Reed has a tough cover. Jerry Jeudy has some serious speed, and you see that DJ Reed does everything correct by pushing him to the sideline, and you see how he's playing the football, has that right arm locked in. You're allowed to play through the player. He does that, does just enough to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. Flacco fires, and that's broken up by Brian Branch.
Nice job, Brian Branch, not holding on with the waist and able to use his left arm to get that pass breakup. And it goes back to the first half. I had mentioned that the
third down and 10. Flacco under pressure, got rid of it, and Ford unable to make the catch. He was covered by Barnes.
Man, Hutchinson is having himself a great game. Great game. Just watch the pressure he puts on Joe Flacco. And you know what I appreciate? If you're going to keep disrespecting him by not giving any help to Cornelius Lucas, he's going to keep putting pressure on Flacco, forcing these rush throws, forcing these incompletions. They're going to just keep driving the ball down. Instead, it was the Lions defense adjusting.
Gibbs bouncing it to the outside. Forced out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Third and mediums.
They keep it on the ground with Gibbs. And he picks up a Lions first down out to the 22.
Play hard and try and win.
Second down and 7. Flacco is under pressure from O'Connor. The pass was incomplete, intended for Njoku.
Yeah, there's going to be pressure coming from the left side. That's Pat O'Connor really getting that pressure today.
Total yards even. Third down and 7. Flacco on third down. Here comes the pressure. He gets rid of it, and Fanning unable to make the play with Branch defending. Flacco is under extreme pressure. And now the Browns send out the field goal unit.
Again, Kelvin Shepard dialing it up. Everybody is going in, getting pressure. 6 guys are blitzing Joe Flacco.
Second down and 15. This is Ford, and it's Campbell who meets him immediately. Schmidt from 56. It is no good. Wide to the left. It remains a 10-point Lions lead here in Detroit. From the 46, the give to Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs across midfield, still going. Down the sideline. And finally forced out of bounds by Carson Schlesinger, the rookie out of UCLA. Gibbs picks up 22.
Just take a look at Khalif Raymond, and now he goes and gets a block on a linebacker, Devin Bush, then takes out Denzel Ward to allow Jahmyr Gibbs to get to the outside. That's the dirty work.
Second down and 9. Pass is complete. Sam Laporta inside the 25. Fake to Judkins. And now Flacco complete. Judkins the catch, and Jack Campbell right there. Taken out to 35. Khalif Raymond across midfield. Still going. One man to beat. It's the punt for Boarquez. Touchdown, Khalif Raymond. Dan Campbell told us on Friday we need some big returns from Raymond. There's one.
Big return indeed. The blocking was there. The explosion. Khalif Raymond, he wasted no time using that speed, getting north and south, and gets the touchdown for the Lions.
His third career touchdown on a punt return.
It's almost like Dan Campbell knew that he was due, right? Khalif Raymond, super explosive. You know, the Bucs are going to keep fighting, that's for sure.
Second down and 8. And it's Anzalone who makes the play. Pass intended for Fenton.
And speaking of the Bucs, Anzalone models his game around Levante David. Talked about how they both do very different things. And
third down and 8. Flacco's pass intended for Judy. With Amik Robertson defending, Browns will punt it away. Third down and 9, complete. Jamison Williams. Lions first down. Fox from his 35. Carter lets it bounce. And it took a Lions bounce out of bounds at the 6. It's a 3-score game. Lions by 17. Flacco can't find anyone downfield. And now he throws it out of bounds. Penalty flag as Flacco is hit. Ball comes loose. And it's recovered by the Lions and taken in by Nowoski. But we will have to check with referee Sean Smith. There was a flag thrown.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Detroit. Ruling on the field was the fumble recovered by Detroit for first down. Legal formation. Offense number 71 was not on the line of scrimmage. That penalty is declined. First down, Detroit.
You just take a look at Aiden Hutchinson. Here's the formation, and what you're looking at, Cornelius Lucas, he is off the ball. Did not help him one bit being backed up. Aiden Hutchinson, he got there so fast, he didn't even try to hit Flacco. He just took the ball, swatted at it. That still counts as a strip sack.
Nowoski recovered. He was ruled down.
He was ruled down, but you're talking about a game ball for Aiden Hutchinson, player of the week more than likely for the pressure that he's caused on Joe Flacco. He has been relentless all day today.
Third down and 4. Gibbs picks up a Lions first down to the Browns 6.
Just watch this offensive line, how they come off the football. Jahmyr Gibbs with the patience, then the acceleration right through the hole. Decker doing a nice job getting to the second level. Laporta holding up against Myles Garrett. Mahogany getting his guy. I mean, that is good-looking football from the Lions offensive line.
Third and goal. St. Brown to the end zone. Touchdown.
Can't say enough about Amon-Ra and Jared Goff. Jared Goff checks him into the right play. And then that little subtle move by Amon-Ra to set up the block and then whiz back outside for the touchdown.
Kyle Allen handing it off. Here's Sailors. And he picks up a first down. The exclamation point for this Detroit Lions victory.